Thank you for joining me for today's meditation. Today's meditation is inspired by the following quote by Pema Chodron. Compassion for others begins with kindness towards ourselves. Now, meditation can be a challenge when we think of it as a practice of sitting quietly with our thoughts. Our brain experiences over 50,000 thoughts a day, and there's nothing quiet about that. Meditation isn't necessarily about quieting the thoughts as much as it is about bringing a conscious awareness to their noise. We are bringing a conscious awareness to their scattered nature and learning how to detach from that. We are practicing letting the thoughts go just as easily as they have come. We practice releasing ourselves from the Velcro grip that prevents us from experiencing our true nature and our joy. In becoming aware of our thoughts, sometimes we become aware of how negative they have become, and that negativity is often directed inwards. We often have thoughts that create a story, that form a belief, which informs how we feel about ourselves. We know we are good people, but our thoughts sometimes tell us otherwise. Today's meditation is a practice on redirecting those thoughts. We have the power within ourselves to redirect the thought and alter the story that we tell ourselves, as we often tell ourselves that we are somehow less than. But we can change the story, which changes the belief, and we can learn to feel better about who we are. And this feeling better is most likely who we have always been. That good person, that kind person, that person who loves so deeply. I invite you at this time to take a moment to shift. Become a little bit more comfortable. Take a moment to settle in to where you are. Take a moment to reset. And know that this time is all about you. As you settle into this moment, I invite you to soften. Soften your eyelids so they close, or maybe just soften your focus. See if you can create space between your eyebrows by softening your forehead. Drop your tongue off of the roof of your mouth and soften your jaw. Soften any muscles that are bringing themselves into your awareness and allow them to relax down. And soften any idea or expectation of how you think this might go today, and allow yourself to settle into being present to what is happening right now. And I invite you to bring an awareness to your breath. You don't have to change anything. Simply bring an awareness to the fact that you are breathing. And you can deepen your awareness by saying silently to yourself, inhaling as you inhale, and exhaling as you exhale. The mind will wander. It has grown used to being very busy. And that's okay. We're going to teach it how to become present and how to reset. You can invite your mind back when it wanders by using those two words, inhaling and exhaling, and by bringing that focus back to your breath. By bringing the focus back to the breath, we can begin to create space in between those thoughts. We can begin to shift the dialogue we have been having with ourselves. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. See if you can feel the breath as it comes through your nose on the inhale, and then feel it as it leaves your nose as you exhale. See if you can notice the temperature of the air as it comes through your nose when you inhale. And notice the movement of the air as you exhale. Continue to breathe. We can begin to hear what we have been telling ourselves for too long, that we aren't good enough, that what we do doesn't matter, that somehow we don't matter. We tell ourselves it was somehow our fault. We tell ourselves that we should have been able to do this thing differently. We fill ourselves with blame for the things we were powerless to change. We wear a blanket of shame for the things we were powerless to stop. Resentment, regret, anger, and sadness settle in like a cold, dark night, and we live there. I know these feelings. I've lived there too, and I have wondered just like you about how did we get here, and when is it our turn to feel warm and happy? Dear listener, it is your time now. Because whatever it was that happened is now over. Whatever thoughts that developed because of this are no longer serving you. Thoughts and memories are just energy and not the event, and we can release this energy through our breath. I invite you on your next inhale to take a deep inhale. Hold for 3 seconds. Let it go like a sigh. Take another deep breath. When you get to the top, hold for 3 seconds. Know that this is like our thoughts. And then when you let it go like a sigh, release those thoughts right through your breath. And do this one more time. Take a nice deep inhale. Just take in whatever's around you. Get to the top and hold for 3 seconds. Exhale like a sigh and let it all go. You have arrived at this meditation today because no matter what you have gone through, you have survived it. You are here and you are very much alive. I invite you to breathe that in. Inhale and exhale. You have been so hard on yourself, but by arriving today, you are showing yourself some kindness. By participating in this meditation, you are showing yourself that you are willing to learn and grow. Now I'm going to ask, are you also willing to forgive? So often we think of forgiveness as something that we do for other people. That in this act of mercy, we have somehow lifted that other from the pain that has been caused, sparing them from our pain, our hurt, and our anger. But forgiveness is not about other people. Forgiveness is what we do for ourselves. It is for our benefit, and it is our way of releasing ourselves from our own judgment of others and of ourselves. How often do we release ourselves from our own judgment of who we think we are supposed to be or what we think was supposed to somehow be different? What if you said to yourself today, I forgive you. I love you. I am not to blame. I didn't do anything wrong. Continue to breathe. If the emotions rise up, breathe through it. Inhale them in and then exhale them out. And I invite you at this time to repeat silently after me. I forgive myself. I have made mistakes because I am human, and I love myself all the same. I forgive myself. I have said things that are hurtful because I am human. I love myself all the same. I forgive myself. I have tried and I have learned, and I love myself all the same. Breathe that in. Inhale. and exhale. I invite you at this time to place your hands over your heart and apply just a little bit of pressure so that you can feel your hands pressing against your sternum. See if you can feel your heartbeat. And imagine that your heart is opening up and letting you back in. It is filling with love and compassion and understanding. Keep your hands there. Keep placing pressure in that place. This gesture that we're making with our hands over our heart is a very natural gesture that we make more often than we realize. It's a calming gesture and actually releases calming chemicals throughout our body. It might even feel like a hug. This is forgiveness. This is letting yourself back into your own heart. Through forgiveness, we can feel compassion. We can grow compassion for ourselves and others. Through compassion, we release judgment. Without judgment, we enter into a place of love. Breathe that in. Inhale and exhale. When we approach ourselves with love, we can recognize that you are strong, you are enough, you are valued, you are loved, and you are love. Breathe that in, inhale, and exhale. Continue to breathe and repeat silently to yourself these words that I say. I am here. I am enough. I am stronger than I realized. I am resilient. I am beautiful. I forgive you. I love you. Breathe that in. Inhale and exhale. Know that as you inhale, you take in what you need, and as you exhale, you let go of what no longer serves you. So breathe in what you need and let go of what you don't need. Continue to be kind to yourself. Continue to approach yourself without judgment. And continue to breathe. And this time, as we do, breathe in with fullness. Breathe in with the intention of coming out of the meditation. Take deeper breaths. Bring an awareness back to the space where you are. And bring small movements to your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. And gently stretch your arms and legs. We will come out of this meditation with 2 deep cleansing breaths. So on your next inhale, inhale as deeply as you can. Get to the top and hold. Exhale like a sigh and drop your shoulders. One more time. Inhale as deeply as you can. Really fill your lungs, and when you get to the top of that breath, inhale some more. Hold. Exhale like a sigh. Bring some light to your eyes if they have been closed. And thank you for joining me for this meditation.